Hello, and welcome to my blog. My name is Maria Rusu. I am a senior in viola performance at Bowling Green State University, and today I will talk about the globalization, more specifically, the nation-state system, focusing on the United States. In order to get started, we have to define what is globalization, and also we have to define the two terms. Globalization is a complex web of social processes that intensify and expand worldwide economic, cultural, political, and technological exchanges and connections. Now, when we talk about the nation-state system, we have nation, which means shared cultural and ethnic identities, and state, internationally and graphically recognized territory with a population and a government, and respectively the nation-state that provides sovereign territory for a particular culture or ethnic group. Therefore, citizens of a nation-state share a common culture, language, and values. The current nation-state system has its roots in the 17th century. Prior to its emergence, the feudal system and the Catholic Church dominated the European political life. For more than 900 years, the Church wielded tremendous power over Europe, coronating and exerting control over kings, directly ruling over some territories. Despite its long rule and pervasive influence, the Church's power eventually began to decline. This decline was necessary to the emergence of the nation-state system, which is organized around national and generally secular differences rather than spiritual unity. For example, the printing press, invented in 1430, made the Bible more widely available. As more people read the Bible, more interpretations of its content began to circulate. These interpretations, sometimes conflicting, called into the question the Church's role as the sole authority on the Bible. The Black Death spread through Europe, the Middle East, and Asia in 1347, and it lasted until 1351. Because of this, almost 1/3 of Europeans passed away. Martin Luther King attempted to reform the Catholic Church and make it Protestant, and that's how the Protestant Reformation happened. Following that, there was the 30-Year War, and it ended with the Peace of Westphalia in 1648. Many political scientists and scholars of international law point to this as being the beginning of the modern nation-state system, also known as the Westphalian system. When we talk about the nation-state's challenges and competitions, we see that the presence of ethnic minorities and increased global migration is present. The religion, ethnicity, linguistics, region, and social economy can lead to conflict. Muslims, for example, and Hindus struggled over control of the Indian province of Kashmir to the Sudan. Muslims and Christians could not coexist. Religious cleavages have led to violent clashes around the entire world. When we think about external challenges, we automatically think of IGOs, NGOs, and MNCs. IGOs are international organizations that nation-states join for specific purposes. NGOs are non-governmental organizations, a legal constructed organization made up of individuals. MNCs, multinational corporations. This is a corporation that manages production and delivers services in more than one country. Some of these examples of IGOs, NGOs, and MNCs, we can definitely say that United States is ranked number one. Between some of the NGOs and IGOs and MNCs, we do have, for example, Walmart or car companies such as GM and Ford Motor. We have Mitsubishi, Toyota Motor. In terms of some insurances, we have Nippon Life Insurance, State Farm Insurance. We also have some banks, such as the Bank of America. We also have companies such as Sony, Philips Morris, the German Bank, ING Group, AT&T, Metro, Fujitsu, Credit Suisse, Nestle, Fiat, and Kroger, even NEC. When talking about globalization, we have to mention terrorism. And since the 9/11 in 2001 terrorist attack in the United States, one of the organizations most commonly associated with terrorism was Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda is a non-state actor led by Saudi-born Osama bin Laden. He provided different reasons why his organization has targeted Western interests, including the presence of U.S. troops in Saudi Arabia, the home of Mecca, Islam's most sacred site. He also publicly stated that his attacks on the U.S. in particular are motivated by U.S. support for the State of Israel. We also have to talk about the failed or marginal states. And that happens when states are unable to deal successfully with the various internal and external threats they face. They sometimes also become what internationally relations scholars refer to as failed states. These failed states can in turn pose a threat to surrounding states. Marginal and failed states are a concern because their instability can spill over the other states as well. And this brings us to the nation-state system conclusion for today that emerged in the 17th century Europe with the Peace of Westphalia in 1648. The historic peace marked the first time that many European leaders came together and recognized one another's territorial sovereignty. Colonialism contributed to the spread of the nation-state system from Europe to the rest of the world. Today, the nation-state system is the dominant social, political, and economic system on the planet. However, the contemporary nation-state faces a variety of challenges that have begun to erode its primacy. These challenges present opportunities for states, NGOs, IOs, and various other groups to work together, but they also serve to highlight the limitations of the Westphalian system. My name is Maria Russo, and I would like to thank you very, very much for watching this blog talking about the nation-state system in an era of globalization. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you learned more about the nation system. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment below. Thank you.